afraid to fly? Do remember, there is no safer way to travel. But accidents do happen. And in this video, we will tell you which parts of the flight that accidents are most likely to happen. 49% of all fatal accidents happen during the final descent and landing phases of the average flight, while 14% of all fatal accidents happen during takeoff and initial climb. But what are most likely to go wrong? Takeoff and landing are considered the most dangerous parts of a flight because they involve the most complicated and critical phases of flight operations. During takeoff, the aircraft needs to gain sufficient speed and lift to become airborne, which requires a precise sequence of actions by the pilots and proper functioning of the aircraft's systems. During landing, the aircraft must reduce its speed and altitude to a safe level for touchdown. This also involves a complex set of actions, including deploying flaps and landing gear, reducing engine thrust, and carefully navigating the descent path to avoid obstacles and other aircraft in the vicinity of the airport. Both takeoff and landing are critical phases of the flight, and even small errors or technical issues can have serious consequences. For example, if the aircraft fails to gain sufficient speed during takeoff, it may not become airborne, or if it does, it may not be able to maintain altitude and crash. Similarly, during landing, if the aircraft touches down too hard or too fast, it can lead to a runway excursion, causing damage to the aircraft and risking the safety of the passengers and crew on board. Another thing that plays a critical role in ensuring the safety and efficiency of air travel is the aircraft flight control system. If there are problems with the system, it can cause significant disruptions and safety issues. That's why air traffic controllers and other aviation professionals work tirelessly to maintain and improve the system, and to quickly address any technical issues or outages that may occur. The three things that are the most dangerous to affect the control system are: 1. Delays. If the air traffic control system experiences a technical problem or an outage, it may cause flight delays or cancellations. Air traffic controllers rely on the system to manage the flow of air traffic and ensure that the planes are safely separated in the sky. If the system isn't functioning correctly, controllers may need to reduce the number of flights that are allowed to take off or land, which can lead to delays. Number 2 is confusion. The air traffic control system provides pilots with important information about their flight path, weather conditions, and other planes in the vicinity. If there's a problem with the system, pilots may not receive this information, which can cause confusion and make it more difficult for them to safely navigate their flight. The last one is simple safety issues. If the air traffic control system fails entirely or is severely disrupted, it can lead to safety issues. Without proper guidance from air traffic controllers, planes may be at risk of colliding with each other or flying into dangerous weather conditions. The air traffic control, ATC, also have a big part in flights' departures and arrivals. It's a service provided by ground-based air traffic controllers who direct aircraft on the ground and through a given section of controlled airspace, and can provide advisory services to aircraft in non-controlled airspace. During some years, we've seen some tragic results based on miscommunication between the air traffic controllers and the pilots. On March 27, 1977, two Boeing 747s collided on the runway at Tenerife Airport in the Canary Islands, killing 583 people. The accident was caused by miscommunication between the air traffic control tower and the pilots. On November 12, 1996, Saudi Arabian Airlines Flight 763 and Kazakhstan Airlines Flight 1907 collided near Charki Dadri, India, killing all 349 people on board both planes. The accident was caused by confusion over the flight paths of the two aircraft by air traffic control. But do remember, traveling by airplane is the safest way to travel. The combination of stringent safety regulations, advanced technology, highly trained professionals, and a culture of safety make flying one of the safest modes of transportation. While no mode of transportation is completely risk-free, the aviation industry is constantly working to improve safety standards and technologies to ensure that passengers and crew can travel safely and with confidence. Thank you for watching this video, and please like and subscribe.